VLOOKUP in Excel. Before we go ahead and learn that, meet our friend Vijay, who has recently joined a multinational company as a data analyst, in which he handles the database of 6,000 employees, which includes sales data as well. Now, on one fine day, zonal manager from West region comes to Vijay and asks what are the sales figures for his 100 salespeople from West region. For that, he gets employee IDs and employee names. Now, from the database of 6,000 employees, Vijay has to extract sales data for those 100 people. What Vijay is going to do? Vijay is going to use the formula VLOOKUP in Excel. A very useful and easy to use formula to extract a specific data from huge records. Hello all and welcome to Boost Your Career, the place where you learn the skills to grow in your career. If you are not subscribed to this channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. VLOOKUP is vertical lookup, which help us to extract the record from a huge database. Now, this is the record which we want to extract. What we have given is employee IDs, and what we want to extract is the database for sales data for the month of Jan, October and November and December. We have the sales database in which we have records of 20 salespeople. I have taken only 20 for better explanation. This record can be used in thousands. So from this record, a huge record, we want to extract the record of only these 10 random employee IDs. Now before we go ahead and put the VLOOKUP formula, which will help us to extract the sales record for Jan, October and December, there are two important conditions that we need to check. First is both the database, that means the data which is given to us, and the database from where we want to extract the record. These two databases should have a unique value. It can be employee ID, it can be sales code, it can be status code, anything. It can be name as well, but it should be unique, which should be appearing on the both the database that we need to check. Our employee ID is given to us, which is appearing over here. Second thing is that in this database from where we want to extract the records, in this database the unique ID, which is employee ID in this case, should appear on the left hand side of the data which we want to extract. Now in this case we want to extract the sales data over here, and it is appearing, this employee ID is appearing on the left hand side of the sales data, which is correct. Now if this is appearing on the right hand side of the sales data, we need to just copy and paste it on the left hand side, and then we need to put up the VLOOKUP function. Once we check these conditions, we will go ahead and put up the VLOOKUP formula over here, because here we want to extract the record from this database. Now this database can be in different worksheet, can be in same worksheet, and can be in different file as well from where we want to extract the data. So we will be extracting the sales data for the month of Jan first for this particular employee ID. So I will go ahead and put up the VLOOKUP formula over here in this particular cell. So it starts with is equal to VLOOKUP. So if I put VLOO, it will appear as VLOOKUP. I will just press tab button. Now what is it asking? It is asking a lookup value. A lookup value is something which is common in both the databases and which is unique, which is given to us from where basis on that we are going to extract the record from the huge database. So basis the employee ID, will be extracting a record. So I selected the cell B5 over here, and then comma. Table array. Table array is the database from where I will be extracting the record, which is over here in this particular worksheet. So I will go over here. Do not click anywhere. Just select this database starting with the employee ID. Now this we need to make sure that we are selecting a database from the unique ID lookup value which we have selected earlier. If it is serial number mentioned over here, we will not go ahead and select the database from serial number. The table array will not be selected from this particular cell, even if it is serial number appearing over here. We'll select from the employee ID which we have taken as a lookup value. So we'll go ahead and select this particular whole table. The whole table needs to be selected. Once I select the table, I will go ahead and lock this table because I want to copy the formula from top to bottom, and I do not want Excel to move the table array from top to bottom once I copy the formula from top to bottom. So to lock the cell, to lock the table array, I will use the function key F4. So I'll press the function key F4 just one time. You can see here a dollar sign is being put before the letters of the table. Now this table is being locked. I will put the comma over here. Now what is it asking? It is asking column index number. Now we have given him the name of the person. We have asked him go to that area and pick up that person, but we have not given him the building name, building number. So this column, so we have given him this table array, but we have not told Excel from which column number the data should be picked up. Now we want to pick up the data for the month of Jan. So for that, the column index number for the month of Jan is, so this is first column on our database from where we have selected the table array. So this is the first column in table array, which is employee ID, and this is a second column. January is the second column in the table array. So I will put the column number as 2 over here. Column number as a 2 over here. And then comma again. Now here either we need to put a true or false or 0 or 1. So 0 is when we need to put, we want to find out the exact value, and 1 needs to be put when we want to find out the approximate value. So if that value is not available, Excel will take the approximate value and give it to us. But for most of the VLOOKUP formula, we use exact value. So I'll put 0 over here. Now go, let us see, before I press enter, let us go ahead and see what we have put. We have put the formula in the file where we want to extract the record. So here we have put the formula in West Region Salesman tab, and then we have selected. Now if you see, the both the tabs are selected over here. So I put the formula is equal to VLOOKUP. I selected the lookup value, then comma, and then I came over here, selected the database, that is table array, starting with the unique ID, that is employee ID, and lock the table array because I want to copy the formula from top to bottom, and then comma, and then put the column index number. So column index number for Jan is 2 because my database starts from employee ID. I selected a database from employee ID. So my column index number for January is 2, comma, exact value or approximate value. I want the exact value, so I will put 0 over here. Here in this formula there are multiple arguments, so that is the reason it looks difficult, but very easy to use formula. If you practice that, I'm very sure you will learn it very fast. So I'll complete the formula and then press enter. Once I press enter, I will go to that particular tab or that particular file where I put the formula automatically. I did not go there manually, so I'll just enter over here. Now if you can see over here, I came in a West Region tab where I put the formula. I'll just check whether my result is correct or not. So for employee ID 12559, I'll copy the employee ID. The January figure should be 65. So I'll Control F, Control V, 12559, January figure is 65. So we are correct, the formula is correct. Now I copy the formula down. So even if I copy the formula down, my figure should be correct. Yeah, so I'll just randomly check this particular employee ID, and for this employee ID I will check what is the sales figure is 50. Now here we have 50, it's correct. I will go ahead and put the formula for October is equal to VLOOKUP tab, lookup value. Again, the lookup value, that's something that we have. So employee ID is a unique ID that we have been given, and this is what we have, comma, table array is the database from where we want to extract, and we will be selecting a table array from the employee ID. I selected the table, then I will lock the table, and then again comma, column index number. Now column index number for the month of October. What is the column index number for the month of October? So this first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th. So column index number is 11 for October. So I will put 11 comma 0 for exact value, and directly I will press enter. It will take me to that particular cell where I put the formula, and I will copy the formula down, select that particular cells, and Control D. So I'll just go ahead and check randomly for this employee ID. October figure should be 97, and it is 97. So we are getting the correct result. Let us go ahead and put one more time to do the practice. Is equal to VLOOKUP for the month of December. We would like to find out. Lookup value is this employee ID which we have. Again comma, we'll go here, we'll put the we'll select the table array, and we'll lock the table with F4, and then comma. Now the column index number for the month of December is 13, 12 months and 1. So this particular column, it starts from this particular column, it will be taken as 1, and 12 months, so it is 13. So the column index number for December is 13, comma, exact value I want to put it, so 0, and then I will press enter. Copy the formula down, Control D. Just go ahead and check this particular employee ID randomly for and the December value. For this, the December value is 16. I'm getting the December value as 16. Yes, I'm getting the December value as 16. So our VLOOKUP has been put correctly. This is what we need to do whenever you put the VLOOKUP. Check it randomly whether the formula is put correctly or not, and giving you the correct result or not. So this is the way we put the simple formula to extract the record from the huge database. A very useful formula. I hope you like this video. We are going to learn complex VLOOKUP formula in coming videos. So stay tuned and subscribe to this channel if you are not yet subscribed.